Hello friends, foes, and other watchers on the internet. My name is Matt and you're watching Hogwash Gaming. And today I'm going to bring you the rules that you share with your players for every Nerf war. These are not specific to one variant. This is for the whole Nerf war. Everybody needs to know these rules in order to keep the Nerf war safe and fun for everybody. In fact, I'm going to be leaving a link in the description to the segment of this video just dealing with the rules. So then you can play it for your Nerf war if you don't feel comfortable explaining the rules yourself. So here are 10 rules for your players in a Nerf war. Rule number 1, respect property. And this can include weapons, ammo, the location where you're playing. Just be careful of what's around you and who's around you. Nerf wars are awesome and your adrenaline gets pumping and you get a little crazy. And we want to make sure that everything stays safe, nothing gets broken, including bodies. Respect property. Number 2, don't cross the caution tape. And this should be pretty easy, it's pretty obvious. And if you see a door draped in this stuff, just don't go through it. This is how we mark off where we put all the really breakable stuff, and you really don't need to be going there. I mean, there's all sorts of other places where you can go. You don't need to cross the caution tape to do it. Number 3, play fairly. And I hope you guys all know this. It really shouldn't be said. If you need to be reminded of this, then why are you here? If you're getting hit and you're denying it, then the game really has no point, and you're just ruining the game for everybody. Number 4, listen to the people who are in charge. The people that explain the games, the people who say the games are over for now, time out. Those are the people you need to be paying attention to. Not because they're the boss and they're better than you, but because that's the way the games start and stop, and you learn rules that way, and it becomes more fun. This doesn't mean that you can't ask them questions or explain yourself, but it does mean that whatever they say goes. And leaders, remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Number 5, clothing counts. I may not feel getting hit, but if I have a big hat and it gets hit, then that counts as me getting hit. So if you have big baggy clothes or a helmet or anything that makes you so you can't feel the darts hitting you, that doesn't mean that you don't get hit. It means you're getting hit and you just can't feel it, and everyone will tell you. So I would suggest just going with the t-shirt and the pants. Number 6, bathrooms and kitchens are just off limits during wartime. They're just places that you just don't want darts to go. Just no. They can be cool places to hide out, but they're also places where we, if someone needs to go to the bathroom, they can go into the bathroom, but they can't hide there. We don't want people kicking down doors and there's someone on the throne. Let's just avoid that and say the kitchen and bathrooms are off limits. Number 7, no nerfing during eating time. And this one's pretty easy to understand. Food can be messy when you mix it with warfare, so we've set aside some time to eat. This way, no darts are knocking over cups and making a mess. No one's diving over a table full of chips and smashing them all over the place. Just when it's time to eat, we eat. When it's time to shoot the living daylights out of each other, we'll do that. Let's not mix the two, because that makes cleanup even harder. Which leads me to number 8. Cleaning up is mandatory for everyone involved. And I don't know how you're running it at your Nerf war, but usually what I do when I'm running a Nerf war is I have everyone pick up after each battle. That way it's like resetting the board, and everyone has their guns loaded and locked, all of the cardboard is back up, the food is put away, we're just ready for the next battle. And after the war is over, everyone needs to help clean up, just so it's quicker and easier and no one gets stuck cleaning it up by themselves. Number 9, respect the neighbors. Now if you're out in the middle of the country and you don't have any neighbors, I guess this doesn't apply to you, but especially for people who are having a Nerf war at their house or a building in the middle of a neighborhood, we need to remember that the people around us aren't part of this war, and it is against the law to disturb the peace. Now the place where I usually hold Nerf wars, the neighbors are really good about it. If we've gotten loud, they've just come over and said, hey, could you just quiet it down for a bit? And we've done that. But just keep in mind that not all neighbors are as nice as mine. People have a right to have peace and quiet around their house, even if you're running a Nerf war. And number 10, I haven't run into yet, but I've seen pictures online, so I know it exists. No dangerous mods are allowed on your Nerf guns. Now, I have a modded gun here. It's not dangerous. I put a couple pennies behind the spring, and I painted it. I cut the little bars out of there so then there's less friction. I took this off so there's less friction. This isn't dangerous. What I've seen some people do is they took a Nerf dart and they glued a thumbtack to the end of it. I mean, come on. This isn't Mad Max. This is a Nerf war. We're here to have fun, not stick each other with needles. Like I said, I haven't run into this, but it exists, so I have to make this rule here. So have fun, you guys, and until next time, this is Hogwash, over and out.